Hey guys! So today I'm going to show you my nearly complete first month of my bullet journal. This is my first ever bullet journal I've ever done, so there probably is a few mistakes in there already. But to start off with, I just brought a beginner's calligraphy pen, some nice fine liners and felts, some watercolours, and I also brought this very inexpensive journal. It was about £4 from Asda, I think. I just went with a plain black one that just reads journal, and I went for lined paper. So I'll show you what's inside. So on my first page I decided to add some sticky notes because I've done this so I can be a bit more organised in life. At the front I've just put my name. I might put some decorative bits in, I don't know yet. That's the thing about bullet journals, you can make them look whatever you like. So I first did a content page, and as you can see it's filled up pretty quick, but I did leave some space on this side so I might carry the content down that side. And then on the second page I also had to number my pages, but if you can get a journal that's numbered it will be helpful, so when you go back to the content you can go straight to the page number, page 2, 4, 6 and so forth. So on the second page I added my keys. Now the keys are like the thing that makes this a bullet journal. If you're not too sure on what this is, I will link a video down below that explains it a lot better than I can. But I've just gone for the basic logos of the keys that we're going to be doing throughout the year. So the tasks is a square, task started, I'll put a line through the square. I'll show you where they are and what they mean throughout the journal. So my first page I wanted to do was a little recap or review of my year of 2016. Now, it's not done yet, but that's like, you can take your time with the bullet journal. I've just put some notes of what else I want to draw because I don't like to rush these sort of pages. I like them to look really nice. But that's an idea page for you if you want to have a little recap of your year. And then I did 2017, a year at a glance. So this is the whole year, month by month and day by day. And as you can see here, I've started using the tasks already. So the circle is an event, so that'll be someone's birthday or I don't know, a party I'm going to or something. And the triangles are appointments, so I've just put in my January appointments. And then just a few more birthdays. I also got a random pen mark here which really upset me, but never mind. And then I had a spare page here, so I just welcomed 2017, but in hindsight if you want to do that you should probably do it before you open the year as well. I also wanted to do some 2017 goals. Now I tried to keep pretty realistic on these. Learn how to play the ukulele, my sister got me one for my birthday, so that's on the top of the to-do list, you know. Go to a gig. Yeah, just like some nice goals to look forward to throughout the whole year. I thought it was a nice little idea page. Here I added some maps. I did a Great Britain map and also the world map. As you can see I'm not very well travelled. But I thought this year I'm going to try go to at least a few places in my own country this year. Probably won't be a lot, but I thought they're just nice to draw anyway and just to look at. I also added a films to watch page, which I've only got a few on. I think I'm going to see Split tonight, so I'll let you know how that goes. And you know, I just add them in through the year. Same with books to read. I've listed some books that I've brought recently and haven't started or haven't completed yet, and I just want to get them finished by the year, so that's a good one to do as well. You just do the rate. I'm going to do 4 stars, or I think I'm going to do 5, I don't know yet. and the date I completed them or watched them. Here I did a weight tracker for the year, so I've just put my goal weight at the end of the year, and on top of it I just added in this small little page of just healthy snacks I can go to instead of thinking of all that chocolate and yumminess. I can go to this healthy yumminess. I think I'm also going to add some pictures and motivational little quotes, and do some water intake charts and stuff. I'm not too sure yet with that one. See how it goes with that. Also added in this page called Words and Why. It's just, I always hear a word that I've never really heard before because my vocabulary isn't great at my age. But I always think I'm going to remember that word, and then I never do. So here I thought I would log some random words that I hear, how to pronounce them if they're a bit funny, and what they mean. So here I've got Pangea, which I learned at the beginning of the year. It's a hypothetical word when all the landmass of the Earth was all one before it all separated into its continents and stuff. So I thought it was a really cool word, so I wanted to remember it. So hopefully that will fill up in the year as well. The next one, I decided to do some birthdays. So I did a whole plan for the year, so January to December, and because I'm terrible for remembering birthdays as it is, I thought I would fill them all out in the month and put the date. As you can see, I'm still terrible for it because I haven't actually filled it out yet properly. But that's something I will sit down with Facebook and check everyone's birthdays and fill them in. Sorry, my camera cut out, so if it looks a little bit different, that's why. So where were we? Yeah, so that was the birthday for the year. So after all the introduction pages, you don't have to do these, but I just thought it'd be nice to keep track of all these things over a year. So after that I introduced January, our first month. So I did a little Hello January page, and here I left blank and filled in little bits in the month for little memories. That was from, we went to the beach on the 2nd, it was my birthday, went to a restaurant, just little bits of mementos I thought would be nice to do monthly to look back at. So after that we do the monthly log, and you do this every month, and this is where the keys come in hand. So I did January obviously. So you can see here I've added in all my keys, so I've got appointments, tasks and events. With my monthly log I put in monthly goals. So I did a personal and professional. This is all about videos, and personal was just get birthday presents and stuff. And I did also a notes section. So that's our monthly log page. And then for the month of January I wanted to do some trackers. So I tracked my sleep, my mood, and some stuff I wanted to keep track on, like money spent in the day, cleaned room, brushed my teeth twice in the day, no alcohol. I just wanted to see what my month was like, and it's quite interesting to follow actually, so I would recommend doing these. I wanted to track my sleep, so I wanted to see what nights I got 8 hours sleep, and if I woke up at 7, 8, 9, 10 or 11 on the lazy days, and my sleep is just ridiculous, so it was quite interesting to see that. And my mood tracker, I did a AM and PM mood. It's just really interesting to see, so I do recommend doing these. So after your January trackers, you go into your weekly log, and you do this for every week of the month. This was week 1, this was the 2nd to the 8th. So I put my Monday to Sunday, 2nd to the 8th in. Also did a monthly look, just so I could see which week we're on, even though it's pretty self-explanatory, but I think it looks quite cute. And some weekly goals as well. After your weekly, you will go into your daily, and this is just a day by day little bit of a journal. You can present this any way you like. I did little notes of the things I did in the day and little doodles just to keep it quite fun. I also added in the first just because, you know, it's the first day of the year. So after your first week, you will go into your second weekly log. Now I decided to make mine smaller than the 2-page spread because, like I said, there was a few bits of wasted space. So I decided to try do it on a 2-page spread with the daily. So here's my weekly. I wasn't too happy with the layout, but I think it might have just been the colour. I don't know what, but you know, you can change things up. It's completely your journal. So I did my weekly, showed where we were in the month, and then I did my daily. And you can see the keys happening here down the weekly, and then they're added into your daily. Had a few tasks migrate to another day, because that's what you can do if you want to. That's what happens in life. Sometimes you don't get things done, so you can migrate it and then fill it in when you've done it again. So we went on to week 3, and I tried to do the layout a little bit different, but I don't know if I'm still happy with it. So, but yeah, it's just pretty self-explanatory now. In the 3rd week, did my daily log next to my weekly log, and I did some to-dos here as well. So on to this week. I also did a quote, just because I thought I want my journal to not be just week after week after week. I want little happy things in there as well. So I'm going to start doing little random pages throughout the month. So here is this week, week 4. We are on today, the 25th. Well, as I'm filming, I don't know when I'm going to get this edited, so I do apologise if it's a little later. But as you can see, I used my keys. So my task today was to film a video, which I'm doing now, so I can tick that off. I also highlighted what week we're in and some to-dos throughout the week. And then just went into my daily, which I've started off already. So that's as far as I've got. So really all you're doing is a diary, and you're making it any way you want. So you start from your year at a glance, and then you go into your month at a glance, and then your week at a glance, and then you just start filling in your day-to-day things. But hopefully you can follow me explaining. Hopefully I didn't mumble on too much. I am possibly thinking of showing you my months at the end of the month. I don't know yet if anyone's actually interested in seeing these. Or I should just keep it to myself, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see February. Hopefully it'll be a bit more filled up. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you're doing a bullet journal in the comments below. I'd love to see some pages. I would recommend going on Pinterest and doing some research as well, but like I said, I will link videos below that probably better explains the keys. So have a lovely day guys, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.